Hi guys, so I know it has been like forever since I updated you guys on my cycle, so I'm gonna try and make a quick video about that right now. I do have a lot to share and ask you guys, so I'm gonna try and do it as fast as I can. Let me start off by saying that today is cycle day 29 and I have been using OPKs, and I think I have ovulated on cycle day 23 or 24. I'm not pretty sure. I will show you guys my ovulation strips. I don't know if you guys can tell though, because I duct taped them, or taped them, and it kind of has a glare. So as you can see, I started off on day 14 and it was nothing, so I tried and wait another 2 days and it was nothing again, and I tried on day 18 and it was nothing again. Or over here it looks like nothing, but if you actually look at it, it has a very faint line at 18. So I did one at 19 and at 20 and at 21. I don't know if you guys can tell, that line became a little bit more visible. So on 21 I took one at night as well, and as you can see, that one's actually visible. And on cycle day 22, because of circumstances, I only could took one in the morning, and it was clearer again. And on cycle day 23, you can actually see. I don't know if you guys can see that. So cycle day 22 was pretty much my ovulation, I think. On cycle day 23 and 24, it's still very visible, but not as dark as the test line, which on cycle day 22 it is. And after that, it just becomes lighter up to day 25, where I just stopped because the line wasn't even visible anymore. So I assume I had my ovulation peak, or doing, excuse me, my ovulation was after cycle day 22, because that was when the strip was at its most positive. So I'm assuming 23. 23 was quite dark as well, so I think 23 or 24 was my ovulation. I don't know if you guys think, I don't know if you guys can even see it right, but so yeah, that is my ovulation thing. So I have been considering to buy a basal thermometer, and even the sound of that word is shivering me, giving me the shivers, because I don't like to thermometer myself. But because the ovulation strips kind of like giving me the idea that it isn't completely giving me a good view of what happens in my body during, like, around ovulation, so I am considering doing it anyway, or like actually monitoring myself just to get a better look at it. So I want to know your guys' opinion about that. Do you really think getting yourself, or that I'm sorry, I'm still confused by the basal thermometer thing. So do you really do you recommend doing basal thermometers or thermometering yourself and OPKs, or do you think OPKs on its own is sufficient enough to track your ovulation? That's my question. And the other thing is that, oh, I have actually a fun thing to share with you guys. We have booked a long weekend to Paris, which is from Friday Saturday what did I say? Saturday the 21st of January till the Tuesday the 24th of January. We are going to Paris, France. Yay! And the reason why I'm extra excited about it was because if my cycles turn or keep on being 35, 36 days, then I will actually ovulate in Paris. Yeah. How exciting is that? I was so yay! So I'm hoping and praying that I keep having my cycles like this, and I am still taking the Videx to make sure that at least I don't go to another 48-day cycle or something like that again. So yeah, just a wait and see game, but it will be so awesome. Oh. And now I have a little bit of a more emotional discussion with myself lately. I'm not very religious or something, but I do believe that there's something out there, and to cut down short to what I want to ask you guys, is I believe there's a spiritual part of us that connects with each other's spiritual levels. So that's why you can know things without people telling you. And I'm scared, kind of, with only one more non or pre-TTC cycle to go, that when I do get pregnant, my baby will have a ton of unnecessary, hurtful information from me mostly, because I believe, because of the spiritual things, like I don't believe in ghost stories or something like that, but I believe that every human has a spiritual part, and I believe that in the womb, your spiritual part of your spirituality is at its best. And I believe that a baby can read, or you share your memories and your thoughts and stuff like that also. So they don't only hear you speak the words you say, so they can recognize the song once they were born, but I also believe you share without wanting to memories or thoughts, and that scares me. And the reason why is, how do I explain? Okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit more of background information on why I also believe that. And I am in no contact with my biological mother since I almost turned 13, and yeah, in the summer that I turned 13, I walked away from my mom. Actually lived towards my dad, but to actually live there because my parents were divorced when I was 11. And I never went back, and that is due to a lot of personal information that I'm willing to share, but I just don't think you guys would care about that. But feel free to ask any questions if you do. But so I haven't talked to my mom since I was 13. And when I was 18, my brother also walked away, also stopped seeing my mom. I think he stopped seeing me. He didn't actually pack his bags and leave. But at that time, he was very angry with her for all the things she did. And my dad took me aside to ask whether I could talk to him, because we have experienced the same thing, and he hoped that I would take a part of my brother's anger away and into a more accepting and, accepting the situation. And I told my dad, I was scared that he was actually going to hurt himself. I don't think it was suicidal or something, but anything from cutting yourself or throwing yourself against the wall or just thrill seeking, something like that. I was scared he was going to do something like that. And my dad looked at me when I said that, and he was like, "Why do you say something like that? Why would you think your brother would actually cut himself or something like that?" And without thinking about it, I said, "Because mom did it too." And he looked at me like, "How did you know that?" I mean, I certainly didn't tell you, and I doubted your mom told you, especially because you were only 13. I doubt she told you that. And I can't, to save my life, I couldn't tell how the hell I know. I know, I know these things about my mom because I've always known them. I can't remember anyone telling me or something like that. And you would remember if somebody told you, "Oh wow, by the way, your mom cut herself when she was a teenager." Yeah. And it's not like my mom actually had visible scars or something like that. I've seen that woman in a bikini loads of times, and I swear I have never seen a scar or anything like that. But when the subject came up, I knew she did it. And that brings me back to my own problem, because I'm scared my baby will know those things, and it will affect its character, or its personality, character, whatever you want to call it. And I have to say, I haven't had as clearly as it is that if you don't go to your mom, your childhood hasn't been picture perfect. But besides that, when I think about what happened to me, and what if that baby remembers that? That's horrible to give onto your children. Oh my god. It scares me so bad that my kid might actually see my memories and see the things that people done to me, or I've went through as far as like bad things, and I'm afraid it will actually harm its personality. Even though I haven't been harmed by knowing things that nobody told you. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but that's just something I want to share with you guys. Since I only have one full cycle to go before we actually are starting TTC, and don't get me wrong, I don't these scary things that I'm thinking of right now doesn't lead up to me not TTCing, because the things that happened to me or that I went through won't go away. I can't wait another 5 years to get a baby, or to get a baby. You don't get a baby, I know. You get what I mean. Before I will try for a baby, and those memories will still be there, those thoughts will still be there, the situation will still be the same. And but it does scare me. So I just want to know, do you guys think it's possible that you actually transmit thoughts or memories onto your unborn baby? Do you think it's a possibility? So overall, just to get on a more lighter note, in this video I have two questions for you guys, or I would like to hear your opinion on. Is a basal thermometer necessary to get or to do next to your OPKs? And do you think an unborn baby can read or hear your thoughts and memories? So yeah, please leave your comments, opinions, everything down below. I always see people do that, so I do it now too. And yeah, that's it about my OPKs. Yeah, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.